What's going on YouTube? Guys, this is probably one of the biggest moments of my life right now. Luke James, y'all. I'm Slade. I'm, I'm Slade, guys. This album is by far one of the best albums this year, y'all. As far as R&B, this is one of this fucking album is going to be on repeat, guys. I have never been so slayed in my life listening to this album, y'all. I have never been so slayed in my life listening to an album. Let me get into these songs, guys. Please make sure you start by clicking that thumbs up button. Guys, please support Luke James because he is by far one of my most favorite artists. By far, at this moment, is one of my most favorite artists of all time. I've been a big fan of him from the beginning, y'all. I listened to his mixtape Whispers in the Dark, and you know what? I just love every song. And one of my favorite songs is "Make Love to Me," which came out what 2 years ago, and then I heard his very first mixtape, which came out in 2011, a couple of years ago. Guys, this boy blew up quick. And he just kind of came. He's just one of those artists that just kind of came out of nowhere. Oh, y'all, I just never been so slayed before listening to an album. So let me get into this because I like every fucking song on this album. Every song punches. Every song is just. Let me get to this album. Love XYZ. Chills. I got chills when I heard that song, y'all. It's so melodic. It's so melodic. It's so that boy just fucking blew. I just love this album. Love XYZ is the shit, y'all. It has one thing I love about this song is because it has an 80s vibe to it, y'all, and it reminds me of Phil Collins. And when I was listening to it, I said, okay, this sounds like a Phil Collins sample. I thought it was when I heard it, I thought it was like a Phil Collins type sample. But it's y'all, I just caught so much life listening to that song. Chills was going through my fucking body when I listened to that song, y'all. Love XYZ has been on repeat nonstop for days. For days, guys. I've been playing Luke James for days, okay? I just but I streamed it on YouTube, mind you, but I just bought it on iTunes. I'm getting a physical copy tomorrow. But I y'all chills. I've been playing this album nonstop. Number two, Dancing in the Dark, was giving me Freddie Jackson. Something about this was giving me Freddie Jackson, a little Luther Vandross, and one thing I just like the beat of the song. I love the video for one, and it's just so passionate. One thing I like about his music is very passionate, and you could just listen to it nonstop. And y'all, I can't take the sledge no more on this album. Number three, don't do it. Pretty girls will get you through it. Don't do it, pretty girl. Don't do it, pretty girls will get you. Oh hell no! He was giving me temptations on this. He was beatboxing, and it was just so melodic. He did all the vocals by himself. Don't do it, pretty girls will get you through it or get you to it or something. I gotta know the words. But I love Don't Do It. It's the interlude, guys. I played it nonstop. And y'all, I just love it. And he was kind of giving me Prince at the beginning of it when he started doing his little hums and stuff at the beginning of it. He was giving me Prince. But then he started getting into a little Temptation. It was sounding like a little. And I was love and I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Trouble, number 4. The beat. The fucking beat. I am just so slayed by listening to this album. It don't make no sense. Trouble was it's I fucking love this CD. This album is just so phenomenal. I haven't heard an album like this in a long time, guys. This sounds like a 90s album mixed with a little 80s, guys. But Trouble was just giving me life when I was listening to Trouble, y'all. Oh my gosh, shake my head right now. Number 5, Don't Run. Some about that was very very catchy, and he even had his little melody type vocals, and he was playing around with his voice a little bit on this one. But I just love. For one, I love the song. The beat is just amazing. It's very catchy, y'all. That's a very catchy song. That's probably one of the catchiest songs on the album. Number 6, Glass House. Chills. Throwing rocks at a glass house like it won't go break. Oh hell no! Throwing rocks at a glass house like it wasn't gonna break. I'm so done with Luke James right now. Throwing rocks at a glass house. That was giving me a little Freddie Jackson. God, I'm gonna tell y'all something. He gives me Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, Prince, and Freddie Jackson all at the same time. His voice is so unique. It sounds like he should have been an artist in the 90s. And when I was looking at his interviews and stuff on YouTube and found out a little bit about his back info, y'all, I couldn't believe the talent that this boy has. Because see, I always knew it was something special about Luke James, but after listening to this album, you would just not. He is going to be on your playlist nonstop. He is on my playlist nonstop. This next song is one of my favorite songs on the album. This is one of them songs where you're talking about your ex, and this is a male anthem. This is Oh hell no! I just can't. I just can't. Exit wounds. Okay, number 7. It starts off real melody and heart touching at the beginning of it, but then it goes to something that's so. Oh, this was a shade. This song was shady beyond shady, y'all. I've never heard at it fucking slays, y'all. This is one of my best songs on this album. And I love the video. I think the video. I love the video, and I just love the anger, and the way the anger is so passionate. It don't make no damn sense. Have you ever heard of that before? Do I make sense? The anger is so passionate. I never. Exit wounds. Well, fuck you. Oh hell no! I can't. I can't right now with this album. It starts off smooth, then it go bipolar. Then it starts off smooth, then it go bipolar again. Oh hell. Next song, Time X, the interlude. It was definitely giving me. It was very old school. I just old school, old school, old school. This album has me breathless right now. Number nine, Options. Rick Ross. Options is another one of my favorite songs on this album that just really, 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 really. Options was kind of like X and Wounds a little bit. And it was just. I can't believe he gave options in the relationship. And X and Wounds was just telling yo to saying fuck you to your ex. And I just love them songs with a passion. I love X and Wounds with a passion. I love Options with a passion. Number 10. The slayage is just out of control. Then you got number 10, Insane slash bombing out the interlude. The fucking interlude. Y'all, I'm so done with this man right now. Insane is just a beautiful song, but I love the beat. And bombing out the interlude with it is just cold. Y'all, I just can't with him right now. Number 11, I Want You. I Want You. Oh, hell no. That's probably one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites. Y'all, every song on here is just the shit, y'all. Pick up this album. Buy it on iTunes. I hope and pray that Luke James sees this review because I am one of his biggest fans right about now. He is out of control. He is OOC right now. Out of control. And I'm glad he retweeted one of my tweets. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Want to do it, and I hope that if he ever sees this review, he enjoys every bit of the life that I'm catching from this album. You will definitely, Luke. You will definitely see a picture of me taking a picture of with your album in my hands. You will just definitely see it. And let's get to number 12. Expose was a classic dance tune. It had a little Luther Vandross on it, and I really enjoyed the song. It was a very nice. It was very classic, and that's another song that you can play nonstop. Number 13, I'm so glad he still decided to put "Make Love to Me" on the album. It's one of my favorites. Been my favorite since for like 3 years now, and I just love "Make Love to Me." The video is nice. Everything about the video is just this is a classic, quick classic album. I can guarantee you by next year that boy is gonna have like probably 15 nominations and probably at least 4 or 3 Grammys. If I had to guess, he is going to be big, guys. He better start working on another album because this is the last straw with me. Because he is just amazing. The Options remix featuring the Wolf James version. I think he was like rapping or something. I don't know, because his Instagram is Wolf James. But I just then he did a cover to Sam Smith, number 15, Stay With Me. Now, see, I love Sam. I like Sam Smith, but his version is better. He just put the soul in this album. This is a crafty, and classic ass album. I rate this album 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is 100% good work. This is 100% the best work I've heard this year. And I will be playing this album non-stop every day. Deuces, this is Forever Brandon TV. Y'all better pick up that album tomorrow.